Good evening, everybody, and welcome to Champions for Hope 2021. I'm Lee Nelson, your host for this evening's virtual event and proud board member of the Dempsey Center as well. Tonight is a special event to celebrate you, our top fundraisers who have achieved at least $3,000 in fundraising for the Dempsey Challenge 2021, a record-breaking year, by the way, for our fundraisers all across the globe. Each and every one of you went above and beyond to make life better for people impacted by cancer, and for that, we could not be more thankful. So I want to start off by recognizing our sponsor for tonight's Champions for Hope event, LL Bean. So as you get settled in for tonight's program, make sure you grab your well-earned LL Bean Wicked Cozy Slippers, like the ones I have on, and sit back, relax, get ready to celebrate right from the comfort of your own home. So, Dempsey Challenge 2021 was a game changer in so many ways. We took all the lessons that each of you helped us learn from our fully virtual challenge in 2020 and used that experience and knowledge to create a global Dempsey Challenge in 2021, offering both virtual and in-person experiences for participants like you to inspire us and each other with your unwavering commitment to help people managing a cancer impact. Much was new and different about this year's event, including the news shared with all of you during the fundraising awards on Saturday that our fearless leader for more than 10 years, Wendy Tardif, was stepping down as executive director of the Dempsey Center. It is because of Wendy's leadership, compassion, and commitment that we're all here today, connected as part of a Dempsey Challenge and the Dempsey Center. Thank you, Wendy. Your warmth, your spirit, and belief in this work are something we will carry forward with us. And I know no person feels this more than our new CEO and president. And I have the privilege of introducing you to her right now. I know she's very eager to get to know each and every one of you. So please welcome Cara Valentino, the Dempsey Center's new CEO and president.
Thank you for that warm welcome, Lee. And hello, champions. My name is Cara. I use she, her pronouns, and it is my great honor to stand here in service of all of you today. I was drawn to the Dempsey Center because of its emphasis on supporting the whole human, as well as their families and caregivers in the experience of living with cancer. I so appreciate each and all of you for your relentless pursuit to make life better for people impacted by cancer. 2,000 people participated in this year's Dempsey Challenge, and thanks to your tireless efforts, together we raised $1.5 million to help provide a haven of support to cancer patients, their loved ones, and their care partners, all at no cost. As an avid and very, very slow runner, I look forward to participating in next year's challenge. I had to miss this year's challenge as our family dog was diagnosed with cancer in the week before. But my goal for next year is to bring 3 generations of Valentino women into the challenge. So I hope to be right there next to you, or maybe slightly behind you, and to get to experience it in person, in earnest, and in community. Until then, I'm with you all in spirit and hope to meet you either virtually or in person as I move fully into this role. On behalf of our staff, our volunteers, and our board of directors, thank you again, and congratulations on your fundraising achievements.
My name is Vanessa, and I live in Bar Harbor. I feel like the hardest part was the diagnosis to the having a treatment plan. Like when I think about when I lost the most sleep and felt the most anxiety, I mean, there was still more anxiety to come, but my cancer was diagnosed on a screening MRI that I really almost didn't get. I thought my primary care doctor was being a little over the top, and why would I need that? But she was right, and I'm grateful that I had it. So I really was not expecting this at all. And so there was lots of phone calls and trying to get myself an oncology appointment. At that point, you don't know how big, how far spread, what the treatment is going to be. Yeah, so that was hard. And then the obstacles that lasso on the way were just, it's a long way to to certain resources that I decided to seek out. Dempsey Center has supported my family. It was the social worker in radiation oncology who mentioned the Dempsey Center to me when I was asking her about support for my kids. And so that was what initially brought me to the Dempsey Center, and the Support for Seedlings program was great. And it was on Zoom because I'm not very close to anything where I live. And we probably wouldn't have accessed it if we had had to drive to the center. But that we could log in on Monday afternoons was fantastic, and that my kids really enjoyed it. And I felt good that they had an outlet to be like, there are other kids that are facing cancer in their family somehow, somebody else teaching them about the vocabulary, a place that they could ask questions besides to me, because their worlds were so small. So I'm a palliative care physician. So I work with great supportive people that are used to dealing with serious illness. And I had a lot, so I was able to work from home and very reduced hours. But one of the things that this experience brought me, I mean, there were times that I thought, I can't go back to this line of work. What am I doing? I mean, obviously there were long periods of this that I was just hoping to survive and be able to continue to raise my kids. But I feel like I learned two things. For one, at the beginning, I was like, my husband can't do it alone. And now I think, I hope he never has to, but he could. And now I also have like a recommitment to my profession. And I hope that with everything that I've been through, I will be able to make other people that are living with serious illness and that are facing uncertainty and suffering or fear in whatever way, like I hope I can ease that in some small way.
Wow, thank you for that amazing story. It is so heartening to see and hear firsthand how the Dempsey Center has helped families through their cancer journeys. Of course, the center could not continue this very important work without our fundraisers like you and partners and sponsors. For 13 years, our dear friends at Amgen Oncology have been the presenting partner of the Dempsey Challenge. Their remarkable support has laid the foundation for the success of each challenge. From launching the event back in '09 in partnership with Patrick and Wendy, to guiding us through the pivot to a fully virtual challenge last year, due to the pandemic of course, to lifting up the work of the center every day to help folks on a cancer journey know there is a place for them when they are ready. Our friends at Amgen Oncology continue to inspire us with their unparalleled level of commitment to their work and to the center's mission as well, to make life better for people impacted by cancer. I know everybody at the Dempsey Center, each of us here tonight, is really overwhelmed with gratitude for that loyal partnership and friendship. Let's now hear from Ashita Nayak from Amgen Oncology, who would like to say a few words of congratulations to our champions tonight.
As the presenting sponsor of the 2021 Dempsey Challenge, Amgen Oncology would like to congratulate you and your recognition as fundraising champions in strong performance and support of the Dempsey Center. It is incredible to think that collectively, we have raised $1.5 million in 2021 for the Dempsey Center. Your efforts are much appreciated and will go such a long way in helping patients and their caregivers along their healthcare journey.
Thank you, Ashita. Okay, champions, let's celebrate all that you are and all that you have accomplished as Dempsey Challenge 2021 champions. This year we had 80 participants who achieved at least $3,000 in fundraising. That's amazing. In fact, our champions this year raised more than $550,000 alone, an incredible feat. But don't just take it from me. Let's hear from some folks you may recognize who want to offer a heartfelt thank you for all you have done.
To all of our champions, thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you for being a champion in this year's Dempsey Challenge.
Because of you, the center is able to offer vital services to people impacted by cancer, like oncology counseling and support groups.
Thank you.
Thank you.
To all the donors who made a gift to this year's Dempsey Challenge, you helped us surpass our goal of $1.5 million. This means we're able to support even more clients. Thank you for making that possible.
Thank you.
Thank you.
A huge thank you coming to you from our massage therapy room in Lewiston.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for being a part of the Dempsey Challenge presented by Amgen Oncology. What an amazing year. It's been a record-breaking year. And I want to thank everybody from the community, from our sponsors, people from around the world. Thank you so much for your support. It goes a long way, and the people here at the center are very grateful, and so am I. Thank you, be safe, and see you next year.
Always nice to hear from and see our founder, Patrick Dempsey, and the wonderful staff at the center. It is obviously thanks to Patrick's visionary leadership that we've been brought together to help provide whole person care to people impacted by cancer. Now, the center was established when Patrick's family faced their own cancer impact as his mom, Amanda, was diagnosed with ovarian cancer back in 1997. Amanda passed away in 2014, but her legacy lives on with the yearly presentation of the Amanda Dempsey Award, named in her honor, now her memory. Each year, the award is presented to a cancer survivor who has a passion for helping Mainers with cancer. The award celebrates survivors and honors those in the community and worldwide who continue to be impacted by cancer every day and move through and with their cancer diagnosis with truth and courage. Let's learn about this year's 2021 Amanda Dempsey Award winner.
And all I heard was the name of leukemia. And he said, can you and your husband come see me in the morning?
Sue-Ann Krabs still remembers the phone call with her doctor in 2008 when she found out about her cancer diagnosis.
You know, you run to the internet to learn about it, and that's not always good.
Krabs started treatment 3 years later and began going to the Dempsey Center in Lewiston, about a 40-minute drive from her home in Norway. A lingering question:
how come we don't have this in the Norway area?
Krabs and a friend put together a steering committee and started fundraising, working with local business people and cancer survivors and caregivers in hopes of bringing similar services to their community. In 2015, the Cancer Resource Center of Western Maine officially became a 501c3 and has since grown from a one-room space to a small house.
I'm sure many people would be surprised at how much joy there is in a center. It's not like we just come in here to talk about our illness, our symptoms, or whatever. It's usually talking about anything else but that.
Krabs' dedication to helping others, making her the winner of the 2021 Amanda Dempsey Award.
I'm very honored to have been chosen for it, it's unbelievable.
Good evening. My name is Chrissy Penny. I use she, her pronouns, and I'm the Chief Advancement Officer of the Dempsey Center. I want to congratulate each of you on your tremendous success as a top fundraiser for this year's Dempsey Challenge. And what a stunning Dempsey Challenge it was, raising over $1.5 million to help people impacted by cancer. You've all worked tirelessly to raise funds for the center. And thanks to the commitment and support of our sponsors, every single dollar you've raised goes directly to help clients. Over 50 sponsors support the challenge each year with an investment of either time or treasure, and we're honored to have such loyal and compassionate partners who, together this year, gave a total of close to $1 million to support the Dempsey Challenge. We hope that you had as much fun as we did this year, crafting creative ways to keep you all excited and motivated through things like top-notch incentives and double the donation days. The results from those 3 double the donation days were astounding. Thanks to the kindness of Michael and Ruby Simons, Unum, and 3 anonymous donors, you all raised over $145,000 on those 3 days. This is a fantastic example of the way that generosity inspires, and we are so grateful to each of these donors who offered their gifts to be used for those Double the Donation days. Well, I am excited and honored to celebrate you all tonight. And I want to kick things off by recognizing our first group of champions who achieved between $3,000 to $5,000 in Dempsey Challenge fundraising. DENEKA DELETETSKY, Larry Losey, Cheryl Parent. SUZY NATRESS, Jeffrey Legier, Mike Ryan. KRISTEN CAOUETTE, SUZY Morton, Laura Tanis Marshall. Lori Richardson, Derek Schroeder, Lisa Scribner, Karen Pellow, Sue Chamness, Joseph Perriman, Debbie Hunter, Sue Estabrook, Maya Lavadior, Marianne Chafin Strickland, Mike Kasuth, Cheryl Ramsey, Don Curtis, Joseph Moses, Judy Donnelly, Paul Casey, Don Manelia, Monique Schrader, Norman Morgan, Roberta Fox, Jim Whitmore, Gina Dugal, Grace Coulombe, Suzanne Towery, Geffen Nuzanoff, Julie Hoke Gilliand, Stacia Sanek Gove, Sydney Paul, Jim Nadeau, Debbie Rancourt, Peter Manning, Jonathan Cartwright, Ryan Ellis, Linda LeClaire. Congratulations to you all, and thank you for your commitment to the Dempsey Center.
And thank you, Chrissy, and yeah, congratulations to all of you. What an achievement. Amazing. You know, we'd be remiss if we didn't share our admiration and awe for all of the ways each of you approached your fundraising this year, too. We saw countless folks bravely sharing their own personal stories of how cancer has impacted them. From Suzanne and her son hiking the John Muir Trail in honor of her late husband, Newt, to Trevor actually walking laps in the hospital post-surgery for colorectal cancer with his challenge bib pinned right to his hospital gown, to Jennifer going from being simply a challenge participant to both a participant and survivor. We were overwhelmed by the courage and the vulnerability you all shared and the way you opened up and trusted our Dempsey Challenge community with your stories. In a way, the challenge becomes a kind of reunion, you know, a moment in time when we stand together in solidarity and honor and remembrance of those who are navigating a cancer journey. Now, many of you literally stood together, but not too closely. As you joined the local challenge in Lewiston this year, we can't thank you all enough for helping to keep everybody safe throughout the weekend by happily wearing your masks and keeping apart as much as you possibly could and looking out for each other. You all made it seem effortless as you cared for each other by adhering to the COVID safety protocols. We know it wasn't easy, and so we offer our thanks for all of your understanding and support on that.
Hello, champions. My name is DENEKA DELETETSKY. I use she, her pronouns, and I am the events manager for the Dempsey Challenge. Congratulations on becoming a Dempsey Challenge 2021 champion, and thank you for your endless support. There were many changes to the challenge this year, and we can't thank you enough for rallying together to support these efforts as we planned the best way forward in an ever-changing environment. All of you local challengers helped keep your community safe by following the health and safety guidelines set and stayed positive through the changes in order to come together in person. From open start times and looped courses to grab-and-go food and masks in the park, the smiles continued to shine, even under the masks, and the spirit of the challenge was as powerful as ever. The energy of Challenge Weekend grew even bigger as our global community came together from around the world. Over 600 people from 41 states and 15 countries participated virtually. We are so grateful for each and every one of you.
You are all champions in more ways than one. While tonight, you are Dempsey Challenge champions in your everyday life, you champion the mission and message of the Dempsey Center and help let cancer patients, survivors, friends, and care partners know that the center is there to provide a haven of support to them, to meet them where they are in their cancer journey, all at no cost. Because of you, we are able to offer programs and services like counseling and support groups, massage and Reiki, youth and teen programming, movement and fitness classes, nutrition classes and consults, and much more to help make life better for people impacted by cancer. At the Dempsey Center, we proudly say we treat the person, not the disease, and we are able to do so because of you. I'm so proud to announce our next group of champions who have raised between $5,000 and $10,000 during this year's Dempsey Challenge. Danielle Snow, Sharon Bishop, Jessica Wade, Joe Willett, Anna Spagnola, Denise Bazinet, Abby Kelly, Phyllis Dukes, Ann Lento, Candace Benoit, Caleb Moore, Cynthia Lagerstrom, Midge Hamilton, Peter Wright, Christopher Lento, Jeremy Karen, Kyle Boldick, Travis McKenzie, Nina Houghton Brown, Sue Britting, Lisa Balsam, Jay Hyland, and Kathleen Winslow. Thank you so much for your incredible support and congratulations on your achievement.
And thank you, DENEKA, and congratulations to our $5,000 plus fundraisers. As a reminder, every $5,000 plus fundraiser will receive a custom Dempsey Challenge duffel or tote from our partners at Seabags. We're currently stitching them up right now from recycled sale panels, so be on the lookout for your special gift coming very soon. This year's challenge provided a powerful opportunity to share the why behind the work you all pour into the Dempsey Challenge and the work the challenge supports at the center. When COVID-19 made in-person services unsafe last year, we really quickly pivoted and launched Dempsey Connects, our virtual center. And this innovative shift ensured our clients could access services from the comfort and the safety of their own homes, and also provided expanded services beyond our physical locations, making select services actually available to more people in Maine and beyond. Since its launch in March of 2020, Dempsey Connects has served more than 2,000 clients from 21 states and 3 countries. If you've been impacted by cancer, no matter where you live, the Dempsey Center is here to meet you where you are in your cancer journey. Getting started whenever you're ready is as simple as just visiting dempseycenter.org or by calling 1-877-336-7287. Now let's take a moment to hear firsthand from somebody who experienced support through Dempsey Connects.
Well, I was diagnosed last year with a very rare cancer and had finished treatments at the end of November. And my roommate is from Lewiston, Maine, and she happens to be connected. And I've met it's Phyllis Durangus, and she volunteers for Dempsey Center. So when I called and I gave her some updates, she said, "Oh my gosh, you have to be connected to Dempsey." You would think in a large city like Denver, Colorado, that we'd have all these services and they were really well connected. But actually, at the end of my treatment, I was standing outside the radiation and chemo center with nowhere to go. Sorry, it's emotional because my first greeting at the Dempsey Center was Sophia, who was wearing a Colorado sweatshirt to greet me. And I knew I was more than a number on a wall. And I was somebody who was greeted as an individual. And that was amazing. I finally felt like someone. And to be able to realize that you are an individual. Before you go in, you're an individual. And after you come out, sometimes you forget who you are, or you are a new person. And having the opportunity to be able to unpackage that and work with people with compassion and lovingness and wanting to see your uniqueness and actually figuring out how your life could become better is amazing. And that's one of the things that I'm so grateful for, because they did unpackage me as an individual. They found ways to help me get better. You know, today for the first time I walked 2 miles. I haven't been able to do that in a year and a half. That is due to the Dempsey Center and all their help. I have utilized almost all the virtual services. So I learned, you know, right away after orientation, I went through nutrition, and I learned how to eat better. I went into all the different exercise activities, which are like from Tai Chi to physical, you know, daily physical activities that we can do. And there's several classes and different things, yoga and different things, as well as like thinking about plant-based meals and Mediterranean meals. I did mindfulness, Reiki. I've done, and also just, you know, kind of how do you help yourself through acupuncture and stuff. And their great education programs actually gave me a blueprint of what to ask for out here, because I didn't even know what to tell my doctors or ask for. And their guidance has helped me get an integrative oncologist who helps me all the time. It's amazing. Honestly, I have to attribute where I am today from them. It's so evident that across the country we're missing these pieces, and Dempsey has really helped fill in so much that we as a cancer community need, for sure.
You all have your own reasons as to why you participate in the challenge, whether you're celebrating cancer survivors, rallying around cancer warriors, or honoring those who are with us in spirit. You all make space and time in the service of others, and really we are in awe for each and every one of you. Many of you rally to make life better for people impacted by cancer with teammates and create powerful, passionate Dempsey Challenge teams. So let's take a look now at how top family and friends team Friends Army celebrated and participated in the challenge this year.
I thought I knew what Dempsey Center was, and I really had no idea. And I was so emotional when I left there, and I remember saying to Tish, can I give you a hug? Because I just felt like I needed to and wanted to, and everyone there was so welcoming and warm, and it was just a place of peace, a place where I felt understood in a way that I didn't feel with people who have never had cancer. You know, I always say to people that Dempsey got me back on my feet, literally, because I was so weak after my surgery, and those fitness programs really made such a difference for me. And then after the fitness programs, I did some other programs at Dempsey. I took the class with KARYN, What's Next, and I did yoga, I did massage there, and it's just amazing how much Dempsey Center understands that healing is not just about the treatment piece, and how much more it is than that. I've done Dempsey Challenge for 4 years. That first year when I was there were so many teams, and it was so exciting. It was like the camaraderie and the excitement within the teams and with each other. And I just like looked at my cousins and I said, next year I'm coming back with a team, because it was just, there was so much energy in that. My team is so much more than the people who walk with me and ride for me. It's everyone who supports me, my donors, the Dempsey Center support, all of that to me is Friends Army. The doctors, the nurses, the anybody that's been involved in my cancer journey, to me, is Fran's Army. Interestingly enough, I decided that this was going to be my last year of fundraising. But after this year's Dempsey Challenge, I got some unique ideas. And so I'm certainly not done with Dempsey Challenge. I'm just going to go about it differently for next year. We all matter. Every single one of us. Whether you're bringing in $20 or $20,000 bucks, we all matter. It all adds up and mean a lot.
Good evening. My name is KARYN Page, and I use she, her pronouns. I had the absolute pleasure of working with so many of you throughout challenge season. My job, in theory, was to be your challenge concierge, to help participants in teams by answering questions, offering advice, encouragement, and inspiration whenever needed. What in fact ended up happening is you all inspired and encouraged me. Everywhere I saw the gifts you all gave, not only to the people who are your why, but to each other. You created a community that rallied around each other and lifted each other up. Your unwavering commitment to helping make life better for people impacted by cancer shined through in every team captain Zoom call, with every supportive comment in the Facebook fundraising group, with every blue heart posted on an Instagram post, and with every cowbell rung on Dempsey Challenge weekend. You all created a challenge family, whether you were in person biking in the rain on Sunday in Lewiston, hiking the John Muir Trail in California, or running a 5K in Germany. You showed up for each other to support each other every step and pedal of the way. It is my absolute honor to recognize the next group of champions, each of whom raised at least $10,000 during their Dempsey Challenge journey. Barbara Mulligan, Bob Stanhope, Lisa Fiorelli, April Smith, Dawn Oakes, Carmela Pettit, Steve Ismail, Dennis Richardson, Sean Cox, Sheena WENZ, Ethan Healy, Serena Panzeri, Kathy DETTMANN, David Gervais, Fran Stanhope. Together, these 15 individuals raised $225,000 for the Dempsey Center. Your dedication and support is remarkable, and we cannot thank you enough.
Wow, thank you, KARYN. Wow, congratulations to our $10,000 plus fundraisers. Now, on Saturday of the challenge weekend, the top award winners of the Dempsey Challenge 2021 were recognized for their outstanding achievements during our fundraising awards ceremony held in Lewiston and streamed live worldwide. Both individuals and team awards were announced, and of course, many of those recipients are also here tonight. As our Challenge 2021 champions, let's take a moment to recognize these folks once more, shall we? Starting with our team award winners. The top corporate team for 2021 is Concentra, captained by multi-year fundraising champ Sue Britting. The top small business team is Musette Restaurant, captained by champion Travis McKenzie. And our top family and friends team is Fran's Army, captained, as you know, by Fran and Bob Stanhope. Our first ever high school challenge winner was the junior class at Windham High School, raising $560 just in a couple of weeks. And finally, our 2021 College Cup winner is Bates College. Bates participated with several teams from across various campus groups this year, raising a total of $30,296. Wow. We have 3 individual awards for 2021, starting with the top youth fundraiser going to Ethan Healy. You may recognize that name. This is Ethan's 3rd year in a row as our top youth fundraiser. He raised $17,255 this year as part of his team Marcy Strong. So great job, Ethan, once again. The top young adult fundraiser is Sydney Paul. Sydney has been participating in the challenge since she was in high school. She's now a senior at Bates College. Sydney raised $4,345 this year. And lastly, our top individual fundraiser for the Dempsey Challenge 2021 is Fran Stanhope, who raised more than $24,000 for the center. Simply amazing. Thank you so much. And just thank you all for being here with us tonight. We are grateful and humbled to share and hold this space with you as we celebrate our Dempsey Challenge 2021 champions. Special thanks once again to our presenting sponsor of the challenge, Amgen Oncology, and our sponsor for tonight's Champions of Hope event, LL Bean. Hope you're enjoying your slippers. And on behalf of the staff, the board, the clients of the Dempsey Center, we offer our boundless thanks for all you have done and continue to do to help make life better for people impacted by cancer. Because of you, more than $1.5 million has been raised to provide a haven of support to cancer patients and their loved ones and their care partners, all at no cost. You are the true champions. Thank you so much.